Hey there, my name is Muralidharan Jayaram and I'm a partner at Citrines. You might know me as a guy behind some very powerful programs like Extreme Persuasion and the secret code to sell anything. I love to help business owners, entrepreneurs, leaders and sales professionals learn how to persuade and influence like pros so that they can 10x their revenue in no time flat. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever had this problem that you start the day with a specific task to do and then you jump from that task to another task to another task to another task, and by the end of the day you find that you're drowning in a lot of unfinished tasks and projects, and all this leading to unreached goals and unfulfilled dreams. Not just that. Have you ever had this problem too, that you do a lot of tasks on a specific day, but at the end of the day when you look at those tasks, they are all trivial tasks. None of those tasks actually move the needle. Actually, you have wasted your time, precious time. Me too. I can relate to that 100%. Initially, for a long time, I thought there was something wrong with me. I am the only guy on this planet and perhaps in this universe that cannot stay focused on a task and get it completed. But soon I realized that my friends, my colleagues, my relatives, all of them were in the same boat. And what shocked me later was that everyone on this planet had the same problem. It is a universal problem. Well, I had two options now. One, it's okay, it's a universal problem. Why should I bother? I can go with the flow. Or I can change. A little small voice inside me told me to change. Why? Because I owe it to myself, to my family, to my company, and to the world, to which I can actually contribute. So I did what any sane person would do. I went down the rabbit hole of productivity research. I read all the books on productivity. I read all the books on time management. And I tried different productivity systems, right from simple to-do lists to the most complex productivity system, which are high-tech in nature. I even created my own productivity system with carefully curated apps, tools, and methods to suit every need of mine, so I could handle anything that life threw at me. Now let me ask this question to myself. Did this solve the problem? Sadly, no. In fact, it further aggravated the problem. I found myself doing more and more trivial tasks rather than actually doing things that actually matter. Okay? So that puzzled me. That puzzled me for a long, long time. I needed to find the answer. Why is it? Is there something wrong with my productivity system? Or is there something else? Then one day, like a lightning flash, it hit me. Perhaps it's not the productivity system that's a problem. It is the mindset behind the productivity system that's a problem. The mindset that actually built the productivity system and the mindset that's actually using the productivity system. Let me share with you some of my research findings. Actually, there is a threefold problem. A three-headed monster, each head of the monster representing one challenge. The first challenge is that of a mindset. What do I mean by mindset? Let me explain. We are living in the 21st century and we are knowledge workers. Correct? Unfortunately, we are approaching productivity and the productivity system and getting tasks done through an industrial revolution mindset. What do I mean by that? We believe that the more tasks we can do on a particular day, the more productive we are. And that kind of a mindset is definitely a mindset that will lead you to do trivial tasks that actually won't move the needle. So mindset that built the productive system and also the mindset that's using the productive system is wrong, is coming from a wrong paradigm. Let me explain this a little more. Back in the days during the Industrial Revolution era, a factory worker had tasks, and those tasks were repetitive tasks. And if you can get a lot of these repetitive tasks done in a shorter period of time, then what happens is you get that marginal increase in the bottom line. That's where this whole concept of productivity came. But in the 21st century, we are not factory workers, we are knowledge workers. Our tasks are different. One task differs from the other task. The difference is between the difference of a night and a day. Okay, so this industrial revolution mindset will not cut it, will not help us. That's challenge number one. Challenge number two is the environment. The 21st century environment is way different from the Industrial Revolution era. The 21st century environment, our world, has been carefully custom built for distractions. We are living in a distraction economy. What do I mean by distraction economy? These big tech companies want to steal your focus and attention and direct it to their apps and the ads they show in their apps so that they can make money. So you're surrounded by distractions. And what is the sad truth is that we have not been taught how to handle the 21st century distractions. You're not being taught, nor me. Why is that so? Because our educational system is still stuck in the Industrial Revolution era. That's another problem. The third problem is the ability. What do I mean by ability? People's ability to focus has vanished. Our inability to focus is becoming our handicap. In addition to that, the people's capability to think deeply has also gone away. People are not thinking deeply anymore. Very few of them actually are capable of thinking deeply. Third, people's ability to think in long term has also vanished. And long term thinking is crucial for any kind of success. And the fourth, most alarming of them all, is people's ability to stay on a task that requires long focus has vanished. So, book reading, which requires long focus, is vanishing. Very few people read books anymore. They have piles of unread books. They buy a lot of books, but then there are piles of unread books in their cupboards or almirah. Well, these are the three major problems which we are facing. And unless you address these problems, you will not be able to have a good productivity system. I had to find a productivity system that will actually work in the 21st century. I had to find a solution. So I went back to the drawing board and re-looked at the whole strategy of productivity with the new mindset. And this is my solution. You have to make 3 changes. These are the 3 changes I want you to make. If you want a productivity system to work like a charm in the 21st century. The change number one is that you need to redefine what productivity means to you and productivity system should do for you. What do I mean by that? It means that your productivity system should be your friend who will prod you and encourage you to do the tasks that actually matter, that will actually move the needle, not the trivial tasks that will help you to reach your goals and fulfill your dreams. 2. Your productivity system should help you to free yourself from all those worries of unfinished tasks so that you can be present in the moment. And that's very important if you want to enjoy life. 3rd, your productivity system should not cramp your time. It should be your go-to body for spontaneous fun. You should be able to grab opportunities that life suddenly throws at you. And if you want to be aware of those opportunities, you should be present in the moment and you should have the permission to be spontaneous. Here's a second change that you need to make. You need to focus on those stuff that actually fires you and you're passionate about and you're competent to do. Because between the intersection between what you're passionate about and fired up for and your competence lies your zone of contribution. You'll be able to contribute greatly to yourself, to your family, to your company, as well as to the world if you stay in this zone. So all of the tasks, either you eliminate or you delegate to someone who's good at them. And here's a change number 3. Your productivity system should help you to revitalize yourself. And that is so important in this 21st century. We are living in a highly stressful world. If you look at leaders, most of the leaders are working more than 65 hours a week. And many of them, because of the smartphones, are engaged in work for 70 hours a week. And that's a lot of time spent on work. And if you spend so much time on work, that will eat up the other areas of your life. And you will be in total imbalance. That's not a good place to be in. So take a hard look at the kind of time you're spending on work. Your productivity system should help you to revitalize, to encourage you to revitalize. Here is a simple rule for you to remember. The more you grind, the less you shine. It's like squeezing a lemon. You cannot keep on squeezing and squeezing. If you do that, you will end up with a shriveled up lemon, which nobody wants. Same thing with work. If you overdo it, you'll get exhausted. It'll completely drain your energy and will result in a burnout. And a burnout can lead to health problems and, of course, throw your productivity out of the spin. Your productivity system should help you to revitalize by making you focus on these 3 areas. The first area is recharge and relaxation. Your productivity system should encourage you to recharge and relax. How do you do that? It should help you to sleep at least 7 to 8 hours a night. It should provide you me time, no work time, me time. And it should provide you time to connect with people that matter. Your productivity system should help you to connect with right people. When you connect with right people, you'll feel energized and motivated and enthusiastic. And that's so important. Your productivity system should help you in the second area, and that is to lead an active life. So how do you lead an active life? An active life is full of fun and fitness. time for exercise, sports, and so on that you can actually enjoy. Also, it should provide you tech timeout away from cell phone screens so that you can have the dopamine fast that is so much required. Number 3, it should provide you time for mindfulness, peace, calming yourself. Okay, now let's go into the third crucial area where your productivity system should help you to focus on. Your productivity system should help you in this specific area, that is self-reflection and growth. How do you do that? It should provide you time to pause and ponder. It should provide you time to reflect and recharge. It should provide you time to reinvent. And it also should provide you time to contemplate and refine. If your productivity system covers all these areas, then it will be robust and you will lead a balanced life of tremendous success everybody will envy. Here's a task for you. What you need to do is go back to the drawing board. Take a hard look at your productivity system. Are you running your life and work through an industrial revolution era mindset? If so, you need to stop it now. Use all the principles, techniques, methods, and suggestions I have given you in this video. Go back to the drawing board and redesign your productivity system. And use the productivity system with a new mindset. A mindset suited for the 21st century era we are living in. Now, let me share with you the results I got. The results were jaw-dropping. I was shocked with the kind of productivity I enjoyed. I taught this to my clients, and they too are enjoying tremendous productivity. Trust me on this. Do the first step. Go back to the drawing board and take a hard look at your productivity system and begin to redesign it today. So until next time.